I'm Sam from Lindo Guitars, and today we're going to be checking out the very new, very exciting, updated version of one of our most popular models, the Lindo Sahara. Now there are a few really cool new specs on this guitar, so let's dive in and go over some of the features. So this new iteration still features this absolutely beautiful graphic design on the front of the body, which is inspired by the rich art and culture of the Sahara region. It's still also got this absolutely stunning, genuine abalone seashell and maple nautical star inlay on the 12th fret. But what's probably immediately most obviously different about this guitar is this stunning turquoise fretboard. Now this is actually a maple fretboard that's been soaked in dye to achieve this really vibrant colour. The dye soaks right through to the core of the wood, which means you have a really durable finish that won't wear or perish over time. Another thing I absolutely love about the new Sahara is the headstock. It's completely bare, and as a result shows off the incredible zebra-like patterns of the composite neck. The neck also has a satin finish compared to the gloss on the old Sahara, which personally I really like because it just makes this neck feel really fast in your hand, and in my opinion takes the playability of this guitar to the next level. Just like the original Sahara, the composite wood we use for the neck is incredibly sturdy and handles things like humidity and temperature changes really well, ensuring that you've got a guitar that's going to stay perfectly set up throughout the whole year. So the other substantial difference in this guitar's construction is the body. The Sahara V2 features a sycamore body compared with the basswood body of the previous generation. Now the original Sahara wouldn't be called a heavy guitar, but it certainly wouldn't be called a light guitar either, coming in at about 3.3 kilograms. The new Sahara with the sycamore body comes in at almost an entire kilogram lighter than that at 2.4. This makes it ideal for gigging musicians that are going to be stood up for a long time, or anyone that just wants something that's really nice and easy to travel with. Tonally, Sycamore has some fantastic properties. It's got a really lovely balanced tone with a slight emphasis on the mid-range. So what does that mean? Well, a subtle boost in the mid-range really helps the guitar stick through the mix and adds a lot of clarity and articulation. Hardware-wise, it's got some lovely chrome Lindo machine head tuners that look great and provide excellent tuning stability, and then it's also got a bone nut which always really helps sustain and resonance, and then it's also got a hardtail chrome bridge down here. The guitar also actually features glow-in-the-dark fret markers, which is actually really handy because it allows you to see what you're doing wherever you're playing, even if you're on a really dimly lit stage. In terms of pickups, the new Sahara retains the same absolutely brilliant Lindo Alnico humbuckers. They're crystal clear and articulate played clean, and when you really start pushing the gain, they still maintain a lot of clarity and note separation. The neck pickup has an output of 8.4K and sounds absolutely amazing, playing really clean rhythm stuff, and it sounds great when you turn up the overdrive and get that really rich, lovely overdriven tone that humbuckers do so well. The bridge pickup comes in at 15K, which is obviously considerably hotter and has some really punchy mids and a lovely glassy top end that's great for when you want to launch yourself into a solo and cut through the mix. In terms of controls, it's really nice and simple. We've just got a volume knob, a tone knob, and then a 3-way pickup selector. This pickup configuration is fairly simple, but it's also incredibly versatile, which makes the Sahara a great workhorse for anyone that's looking for an all-rounder, or just in general, a really great sounding guitar. The Sahara V2 is a really comfortable guitar to play. It's really nice and lightweight, which makes it ideal for gigging musicians. It's got a really nice modern C-shaped neck that feels great, and then, as I mentioned earlier, the neck also has this really lovely satin finish, which makes it feel really nice and fast. It's got a lovely deep cutaway, which enables really fantastic access to those higher frets. And then we try and set up these guitars with a nice and low action of around 2mm on the bottom string and around 1.5 on the top E, which is a really great kind of all-rounder for playing lead guitar and rhythm guitar. Now, one thing that we're really proud of here at Lindo Guitars is that every single one of our instruments gets a full professional setup right here in our Bristol headquarters before we ship them out to you. This ensures that when one of our instruments arrives on your doorstep, it's going to be playing and sounding great straight out the box. So I guess that's pretty much all of the features, which brings us to obviously the most important part of the video, which is of course what this thing sounds like. So this has been a little demo of the Lindo Sahara V2. Thank you for watching and take care.